Hello and welcome back to StSLib. It's time for a Defect run, but before that I will quickly show you this silent run that I am going to abandon in a minute, but it's pretty insane. So I've had powerful runs before, but this might be up there among the most powerful runs I've ever had. We have Mummified Hand, Toxic Gag, Tori, Sundial, Runic Pyramid, the Jiria for more strength. Okay, the Sentinel Puzzle, while good, is kind of holding the rear here, not quite as impressive as some of these other relics that I have. Same goes for the Bronze Scales. And I also have a Coffee Dripper, because of course I don't need to rest ever with this run. Let's also take a quick look at the deck here. So I only have one strike left. And kind of weirdly, I have 3 upgraded poisoned stabs. Those are, I think all of them came from Act 1. I have an Adrenaline Plus and a couple of After Images, a Burst Plus, etc, etc, etc. So quite powerful, but now I'm going to say goodbye to this run. Vanquished. So basically that is a guaranteed win if you get something like this, even on the highest difficulty level. Even a goofball like me can win, if that is the case. Anyway, it's time for the Defect. Another try. So Defect is my worst character. Though I guess technically the Watcher is, since I've only played a little bit of the Watcher. It just doesn't feel good to me, that character. Anyways, so we are offered gold, or we are offered losing gold. Let's see here, so there's a store there. That is pretty tough though. 2 elites right after, so I don't think so. What could I do instead? There is, for example, let's change the color here. This path, which goes into 2 elites as well, potentially even a 3rd one, but there are 2 campsites, so I think I'll try for that. Try for that. English is difficult. Anyways, so probably go through 4 hallway fights if I go for that. Let's take a look on the right side though. So it seems that I am, no matter what, forced into an elite fight. That's fine, usually. Sometimes it isn't fine. Anyways, I think I'll go for this green path. So it's a bit ambitious, especially if I want to go for the 3rd elite here, but I think I can do it. But that means I won't be taking gold. So, do I want to gamble on a rare colors card, or perhaps gamble on a boss swap then? So I did win yesterday with the Silent, with a pretty crappy rare colorless card reward. I don't want a repeat of that, but how many times can I get unlucky with that? Who the hell knows? So, yeah, but I think it's between these 2 options. I mean, I suppose I could also take the money and just not go to a store. That's pretty silly, though. So, yeah, I would absolutely hate it if I got, from the boss swap, something like the Runic Dome or the Ectoplasm. Those feel bad. They just feel bad. So I think I'll once again gamble on this rare colors card and hope for like an apotheosis. No, but I do get a Master of Strategy. That is clearly, I think, the best pick here. Pretty good. Not perfect, but pretty good. So do I dual cast straight away? I am going to defend twice at least. Though, actually, yes, let's see. So, had I hit both there, so that's 16 plus 12. Okay, that wouldn't have been enough, so never mind. So, strike or dual cast? I think I'll strike. This one. Sadly, 1 strike is now not enough to kill, but then again, this one isn't attacking, so it's fine. And I'll just go ahead and use this to get the Ascender's Bane out of there. Be gone, Ascender's Bane. And I forbid you to come back. Energy potion. Thunder cold snap. Capacitor is also here, but capacitor is not very good yet. It could be good later, but not yet. I think that's going to be a thunder, but I would be pretty happy with just the cold snap as well. Okay, so 24, that is more than 3 strikes. I'll leave the lightning orb there. And that should be fine. I should be able to kill basically always here. See ya. Snecko oil. Reinforced body. Sure, I will take a reinforced body. I like to reinforce my body. So I suppose you can interpret that in many ways. Anyways, here we are going to take damage, sadly. This time I'll dual cast straight away, I think. Now I can kill if I draw Thunder. See ya. FTL or Streamline or Rebound. I think it's FTL. Since I have a Thunder already and the FTL is 0 cost. Streamline is actually pretty good early on, but while I have the Thunder, it's going to be competing against that occasionally. Not always, but I think often enough, so I think I'll go for the FTL, which is basically, well, it is free to use, it is 0 cost. Alright, let's see here. So one of these is enough, so let's do dual cast, zap, and reinforced. Like so. Okay, and it doesn't matter what I do here, basically, but let's do it like that. See ya. Okay, rebound is back. Hologram is here. I think I'll take a rebound now. Still would like to have a bit more damage. Would have liked to see something like a ball lightning, but have to make do with what we're offered. So the hologram, can I take that? I suppose I can take it, but the damage is still a bit lacking. We are about to go into the forced elite fight, is the thing. So I'll take a rebound instead. Okay, and let's heal up. And now I upgrade the Thunder, I think. Could also maybe go for a Zap upgrade. But yeah, let's do the Thunder. And who do we have? We have Lagavulin. Okay, would be nice to have some more orbs for this. Well, I have 2 now. Hooray. Might be using the Snecko oil in this fight. Okay, so if I play FTL, it's going to wake up. So I can maybe also draw into the Thunder here. If I don't, I suppose it's fine. I do have other damage cards, and also I can hit a rebound, for example. So I suppose we'll start now. Okay, there's the Thunder. Means that the rebound will not be played. Unless I used Snecko oil now, maybe, but I'm not going to use it now. So let's just begin the bonkage. Okay, Thunder is here again. Does mean I take a whole 20 though if I use that. So I will use the Snecko oil now, and let's see if I get lucky. I don't. This is the worst Snecko oil that has ever existed. There is a free defense though. Oh well. I think I'm still going to be fine, but this sucks. Yeah, I'm going to be fine because we are dealing enough damage, but yeah, anyways, that's a bit annoying. Who am I fighting at the end? The Guardian, okay. You're dead. Be gone! Nunchaku duplication potion. There's the cold snap. I believe I'll take the cold snap over these other options. Static discharge, I suppose maybe I could make work, maybe. But I would like to have some frost orbs. Compile driver is okay, but I'll take the cold snap. And now that I do have the cold snap, it's better later on if I get a compile driver. Anyways, let's upgrade, and this time I think I will go for the Zap. Since I can play that... Well, it's 0 cost, so I can play it with something like the Sunder, for example. Horncleat, nice. And here's the Gremlin Bob. And here's a pretty garbage starting hand. Might be taking damage again. I will play this Zap. Seems that the rebound is not really doing much. So it goes sometimes. Okay, so if I draw into the right thing... Then again, do I need to? So that's 16 already. Just go ahead and do that. Yeah, I should be fine. I'm already killing, but I'll still do that. For no real reason. Pantograph. Okay, that's decent. And I suppose I would take all of these. Maybe the auto shields is the worst option. So chill. Everybody chill. Or everybody get damaged by Doom and Gloom. Which one? So I already have a high cost attack in Sunder, so I think I'll take the chill. Though the Doom and Gloom is good. It's still good. And I don't have any AoE. So it's a bit of a dilemma, I suppose. Both are very good for Act 2. I suppose Doom and Gloom starts to lose its effectiveness a little bit after Act 2, but yeah. Anyways, let's take the chill, I think. And this was sadly just another fight. So I could leave this for later. I don't think that accomplishes anything though. I could be wrong, but anyways. So this blocks for 21. I'll just do it. Could have chosen to take 2 there, but whatever. Okay, this time I think Sunder is a skip. Nunchaku is on 9. Okay, so I suppose we'll be splitting now. It's not quite ideal, but it's okay. So what do I rebound? I think either the Zap or the Cold Snap. Not sure if it's good to rebound the dual cast. I don't know. Does it matter? I think I'll go for the Cold Snap. No, whatever. It's fine. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. If I say it enough times, then definitely it will be so. Okay, Equilibrium is here. I think definitely yes. I would also take a Bullseye though. Cool-headed, also good, especially if upgraded, but I'll definitely take an Equilibrium. And I think, yeah, let's go for the Elite instead of the Store. It is Lagavulin again. I think I'll use the Master of Strategy later on. Also, is there any point in keeping this hand? I think the only reason would be to keep the Master of Strategy. Then again, I suppose it doesn't matter, so whatever. Also get rid of 1 defend, I guess. Even if it also doesn't really matter. Okay, so begin now or later. Not sure, once again, if it even makes a difference, if I wait or not. I think I'll start straight away. So once again, begin with the bonk. Okay, that sucks. Reinforce body and chill. At the bottom of the deck there. I'll rebound the dual cast, I think. So taking 20, sadly. But since I have the pantograph, I suppose it's all fine. And actually, do I even play this since, let's see, I would be taking 4. Then again, doesn't matter. This is a free attack, but then again, I could save that for later on as well. Nah, I'll just do that, not play the dual cast. So, Nunchaku is not quite on the right number. That's fine though. Toxic Egg is here. That is the best egg, I think, so welcome aboard. Attack Potion. Okay, let's see in a moment. Machine Learning Hologram Plus. Both are excellent. Which one is better? I'm kind of leaning towards the Hologram Plus here. However, I could potentially even upgrade that machine learning, so that's very nice. Beam Cell also kind of useful in a deck like this, now that I'm relying mostly on the Sunder Plus here. Tough choice actually. But yeah, Beam Cell is by far, I think, the weakest option here. If it were upgraded though, it might be in the conversation more. So Hologram Plus versus Machine Learning. So it's easier to find Hologram Pluses. I think overall, I don't know. I was going to say that overall maybe it's better to have Hologram Plus for the boss fight here, but I'm not actually sure about that. Machine Learning is a delayed effect though. In a longer fight, well, the boss fight is a longer fight. I suppose it can be perhaps better. I don't know. I'll just take the machine learning. It's more difficult to find this, I suppose. We can find more hologram pluses, hopefully. And now to decide with the potion. I think these are pretty good. They're pretty good. So I suppose I'll leave the attack potion. Couple more fights here. Hello, looter. It's a pretty good deck already. Not like super powerful, but I'm liking it so far. Okay, Tempest plus, Force Field plus, Doom and Gloom. Okay, all of these are kind of takeable, though the Force Field plus is currently working with only one thing. Eventually, I suppose it will work with more things. So now I could get that Doom and Gloom for Act 2. Tempest Plus is takeable though. But yeah, I'll go with the Doom and Gloom here. Do I care about rebounding this? I suppose not really, actually. So I'll play this last. Okay, let's try to leave this. Well, then again, can I? It's going to take a bit of effort if I do that. Is it worth it for the Guardian? I don't know. Since my zap is over here and I only have one lightning orb. Nah, let's just do it. Let's just do it. I hate this, well, I've said this multiple times, but I hate the mechanic in this game of these number relics and leaving them at the correct number. And there's the hologram plus, however it's up against charge battery plus, which might be better here. Maybe. Both are excellent. So the hologram plus does have kind of more utility later on though, so I can get like Equilibrium or Sunder plus or FTL or Zap plus back into my hand. However, Charge Battery Plus enables some other things, and it's an excellent block card. Once again, kind of a tough choice. Kind of tough. Later on, I can also, as I add more things to the deck, I can get some really good things back in my hand. Things that generate energy, for example. So if I take the hologram now... Okay, I'll take the hologram plus over the charge battery plus, but I'm not sure. I think they're both, like, excellent. Fantastic, even. Okay, and upgrade time. I could go with the dual cast upgrade, actually. I think that might be the best one. Though the machine learning is kind of pretty good as well. I think it's between those two, but I could even see something like Doom and Gloom for Act 2 being perhaps better, since I don't have any other AoE attacks. I'll go with the machine learning, actually. And this fight, I suppose we might take some damage, but overall there should be no question that I win. That's a pretty bad turn 1, though. So potentially taking quite a bit of damage. Then again, I do have the Horn Cleat as well as the Equilibrium. So I can block already for how much? 27 plus 2. 29, so I'm almost full blocking. I suppose I'll just do that. Okay, and now let the fun begin truly, or something. I don't know. Yeah, let's just Thunder, I guess. I'll play this later, this Master of Strategy, I suppose. It's been a pretty decent Thunder, but not like fantastic yet. But I suppose, well, I'm hoping that in Act 2 it will be carrying even more with the help of the Equilibrium and the Hologram Plus. And other things, hopefully. Anyway, so yeah, if I want to block fully, I guess that means I won't be attacking here. Hologram, you have arrived at the wrong time, kind of. Kind of at the wrong time. If I do a cold snap, then I suppose I'm nearly full blocking. I think that might be worth it. Take a bit. But actually, never mind. I am a bit dumb at times. It seems I'm already full blocking. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, I could still save this, but I could also hit Equilibrium here. Anyways, I'll just do that. Also play that, actually. Okay, let's see. No Equilibrium, sadly. So I'm going to be over-blocking, it seems. Well, that's fine. It's difficult to screw it up in a fight like this when the deck is this good. Let's see here, so... If I want to full block, I'm once again over-blocking, it seems. Well, like I said, like I've been saying, it's fine. It's all fine. All the time. And I suppose I could get a Dark Orb in there, but if I do that, can I split this thing? Mode shift. So I deal 10 plus something immediately. I don't think it matters. Let's just go with the easy route. The non-thinking route. Mostly non-thinking. There's a lot of thinking in this game. And now I suppose I'll skip this. Okay. Alright. Do I block here? I suppose I will. Which means taking 2. Is now the time finally to play that Doom and Gloom? It seems like perhaps not. I could rebound the Doom and Gloom. I need to deal 46, it seems. I think this is going to be okay. And also I do have more energy, so definitely. Defect is my worst character, so I am at times a bit slow. It's also kind of the most complicated one. Well, that doesn't deal much. Whatever, it's fine. Once again, it's fine. Let's just get through this fight. Not much longer to go. Okay, yeah, let's do that. So Nunchaku is at 5. Strength potion offered. Vision plus. Yeah, I think that's going to be the pick here over these other options. All for one. Does do a few things since I have FTL and Zap plus. And potentially Master of Strategy if it's still there. Creative AI can be decent, but I think it's definitely the Vision plus here. And I'll leave this strength potion behind. And I suppose no more resting. I do have a pantograph as well as a horn cleat. As well as 2 potions and a decent deck, though it still does have all of the strikes in it. But while it does have those strikes, I might take the bite event, like I did with the Ironclad. So let's go with the Coffee Dripper over these other options. Definitely do not want a Busted Crown, that's horrid. And Runic Dome could be okay, maybe, but I'll take the Coffee Dripper. Okay. Now, how good am I against Act 2 elites and hallway fights? Not entirely sure. I think I'm doing okay for the most part. Book of Stabbing is pretty bad, probably, though. Anyways, so I also have the Toxic Egg, so I would take the Intangibility, whatever it's called, event, probably, since it's upgraded. And like I said, probably taking the bites, so let's go for some question marks, and then go for a store, most likely. And then I can decide later on. Definitely not going this right path into a Burning Elite, and then a hallway fight and an Elite. So begin here. Oh, why this one? How rude. How rude! Anyways, I'm full blocking, so I suppose it's fine. And I also have the Horn Cleat. Okay. I could rebound the Thunder Plus. Is that any good? Not sure if I'll play it. Not sure if I want to draw into it straight away. I could rebound the Doom and Gloom instead. Not sure if that's any good. So, Vision Plus, Master of Strategy, Hologram Plus coming up, which enable a lot of things. You need to get through a lot of hit points, as well as block, to actually kill this stupid thing. I think I'll rebound the Doom and Gloom here. That costs only 2 and also generates an orb. And let's go ahead and use this fission, I guess. Let's get the dark orb in front. Okay, let's do that. And I'm full blocking. I have energy to spare. So I guess I'll play this already. And let's do this and play something that costs 1, probably, like a Cold Snap. I could also just get the Zap back, though. Let's do the Cold Snap. Alright, you are no match for me, Shelled Parasite. This is a pretty sweet deck at the moment. Would be good to advance that again. Though I'm not sure if it's actually that useful to have it on 9. Since I have only 5 cards on turn 1. I don't know. Anyways, I'm killing this thing very easily here, so let's just get to it. Okay, let's get another attack back and finish this. Okay, it's on 7. Once again, I will say no to a Strength Potion. I will say yes to a Chaos Plus, though. More orbs. Okay, ouch. I will be taking this, but that is ouchies. Sacrifice. And I cannot rest, so we'll see. And my question mark room is instead 3 birds. And I have 0 block in my hand. I do have a Sunder plus. Okay, that helps. The Fission plus the Chaos plus. That helps a lot. And that also helps. So now I can get rid of you. See ya. So it seems I'm actually taking 0. So I am on a winning streak of 2. This is a pretty good run, so we'll see. I might even make it 3 in a row. When I played this game during the summer, I think I got 0 wins in 3 tries, so that would be nice to get 3 wins here. Anyways, let's finish this fight. So let's get back either the Chaos or the Sunder. I suppose the Sunder is more reliable. Once I get rid of those strikes, this deck will truly come online. Though, yeah, let's not speak too soon. The elites in this act are very tough, so we'll see how it truly goes in the end. Anyways, so far so good. Apart from that last event, I guess. Okay, once again, see about that reaching the so-called correct number. Or as good as it can get, I guess. Which is either 8 or 9, I can choose, I suppose. Let's go with... Let's go with 8, actually. Dexterity Potion, okay, that might be better than the Energy Potion. Okay, all 3, please. I suppose it's another Hologram Plus, though, since I already have an Equilibrium, and I'm doing okay with the energy at the moment. I suppose I don't have quite enough draw for a double energy at the moment. I would really like to have this later on, though. When I actually do get more card draw. If I do. I do have a Master Strategy, so occasionally that would be excellent, but I suppose I'll just take another Hologram Plus here. Though all 3, I suppose, were takeable there, and a better player than I could ascertain which one of them is specifically best in this circumstance. Anyways, let's go for a store. Bag of Preparation. Turbo Plus. Okay, that solves the energy thing. It's on sale as well. And I suppose I can also afford, after those two, a card remove. Bag of Prep is one of the best relics in the game, I believe. There is also defragment here. That one would need to be upgraded. I don't think I will spend the money on it at the moment. So let's get a Turbo Plus as well as a card remove, which will be a strike. Okay. Now I would really like to get some more card draw. And yeah. So I'm not going to this store. So I need to choose now. I guess this might be too tough. Let's not mark it in green. Let's mark it in red. So it's definitely safer to go here. Do only one elite. I need to be really careful not to die in this act. I think I have a very good chance of winning the run as long as I make it through this act. So the good thing about the hallway fight at the moment is that I have a toxic egg. Definitely. The event could also be good though. I suppose I'll go for the event. But I would really hate it for it to be the bites, since I just removed a strike. Because I think I will still go for the bites. And even if I didn't, it's obviously an empty floor in that case. So skip this elite. Okay, it's just a hallway fight. I suppose that's fine. Not like I can do anything other than complain about it. Okay, so here I could rebound the equilibrium if I'd like. Is that a good idea? I think I'll just go for Chaos Equilibrium instead. Energy. Plenty of energy. Anyways, this fight could be a little bit trickier than the earlier ones, but we'll see. Since this one is highly annoying to deal with, and yeah. Okay. In hindsight, the equilibrium would have been nice to have, because next turn might suck a lot. Potentially. Okay, so do I play this chill? I think I'll leave it for later. I can rebound the reinforced body. Yeah, that solves the next turn. Kind of. Hopefully. So do that at the very last, because I only need 1 energy to full block with that. So I have 6 energy now, which I can't really use for anything useful. Actually, no, let's play the chill. Let's play this dual cast first. Make some room. Okay, play these. I could leave this with that amount of health, since I have a Sunder Plus. So I'll go for this instead, and also yes. The Nunchaku is doing things. Definitely need more card draw. Or something like calipers for situations like this. Ideally. Okay, can I find... Yes, I can. I can find the Sunder Plus. Is there a point in using hologram first? I suppose not. See ya. Okay, and now I have 10 energy to deal with this thing. I can just immediately get the Sunder Plus back as well. And I suppose I have so much energy that... Definitely sure. Definitely sure. Can I kill already? It seems I can. With the Sunder Plus and the Lightning Orb, as well as the Turbo Plus, etc, etc, etc. Okay, nice. Scheme Plus. Things are coming together. Nice. Yes. And let's upgrade. I think the Master of Strategy at this point. Or maybe Chill. Chill upgrade is pretty good for the Slaver fight, for example. The Doom and Gloom upgrade also kind of important. So if I get, well, I suppose any elite might still pose a big problem potentially, but anyways, might be using both of the potions straight away here. I'll do the chill upgrade, I think. Everybody chill. Okay, it is an everybody fight. It is not the slavers, though. Instead, it's the gremlin leader. So what I can do here is either use the fission straight away or use it next turn with the help of the equilibrium. Plenty of things I could do here. That is the beauty of the defect, I suppose. I suppose I'm always playing the equilibrium. Getting rid of these now would be nice, actually, and I can do that. Maybe I play this chill first and then the fission. To have more energy as well as draw the maximum. Then I play the Doom and Gloom probably twice. And that gets rid of these two. So that's a lot of block needlessly, but anyways. Okay. Do I actually play this? I could instead do Machine Learning Chaos or something. Having more orb slots at this point would be also pretty damn good. Will you help with that, Mr. Gremlin? We shall see. I'll do the equilibrium. That allows me to fill the orb slots as well and not spend these dark orbs for the minimum, so to speak. Alright. So if I use the turbo, I can strike twice. Is that worth it? I don't think it is. Since turbo also has a downside. Still not attack. I cannot speak. Still not attacking. Anyways, I could rebound the FTL. Do I want to do that? I think it's fine either way. I could rebound the hologram as well. So many things, so many options. Sunder is coming up. I can probably get it. Can pretty much guarantee that I get it. Just do that. Okay, there's the Sunder. Get rid of you. And then... Rebound the hologram, maybe? I don't know. Let's do that first. I could get the turbo back now that I have the skim in hand. I already have 5 energy though. I suppose there might have been a line there that already kills the gremlin leader. Like I said, like I've been saying, not an expert in this game, and definitely not with this character. So if I use the skim first, I cannot hologram anything other than the skim. What I can do is rebound the skim plus. Does that help? I don't know. It helps at some point, perhaps. Really depends on what I'm getting with the skim plus. If I want to get... Then again, I can just get the Sunder plus back, but it's a bit of a waste of damage. I don't know. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine, I promise. Let's do that. Could have rebounded it. Oh well. Whatever. Didn't need to. Did not need to. Okay. Next turn might suck though if he decides to attack. So probably could have played that far better. We're fine though. Bottled Tornado. Okay, I am offered a defragment, and that is our second power. If I don't take that, then the Bottled Tornado is wasted, as the machine learning, which is my only power, already is innate. Recursion Plus would be nice, but I'll still take the defragment. And then do that. And then I suppose I will upgrade it. Do I want to go this way though? Can I still do elites? I have both of my potions, so sure. I haven't taken any damage in that fight, so let's go this way. At some point, I suppose I will be upgrading that defragment, but not just yet. I think a better player than I would already be guaranteed a win with this run, but we'll see how I do. Anyways, Fission Plus now, I suppose. FTL 3 cost, how rude. Anyways, do that. Do this. Let's rebound that Doom and Gloom, I guess. Though I could rebound the Reinforced Body instead. That basically guarantees that I will be fine next turn. Yeah, I think that's potentially better. So let's see here. So get the Dark Orb in front, I guess. Rebound is 1 energy. So once again overblock, but it's fine. Okay, well, there we go. Goodbye. Self-repair. I would like to get a compile driver as well. I think the Turbo Plus that we're offered here is too much at the moment, so it's definitely self-repair though, since I also have a coffee dripper. But the other options were kind of good as well. Kunai. Can I make Kunai work? I do have an FTL, so I think I will take that. I also have holograms, so I can potentially get low energy cost attacks back in my hand. Let's take the Kunai. Let's fight the elite. This time it's the Book of Stabbing. Okay, like I said, this one might be the toughest one. We shall see though. I'm fond of saying that. Okay, so Equilibrium will be a play here, I think. Always, basically. Okay, that's full blocking this, and I have the Horn Cleat for next turn. So it's between the self-repair and the machine learning. I think I do the machine learning first. And I'll decide on the potions later on. One thing I could do is duplicate the self-repair, actually. Alright, so let's see. What the hell to do here? So I have the Turbo Plus in hand. I can also get it back, so I can basically do very many things. I could also duplicate the Sunder Plus. I'm not sure if that's necessary in this fight, though. I could also just try to keep the potions, since I'm not in trouble yet. I think that one might be the right call. Anyways, I suppose since I have the Skim Plus in hand as well, I'll start with the Turbo Plus and then probably get it back straight away. can also rebound the Sunder. Let's do that. Okay, then I get the Turbo Plus back. Though I could have also gotten back the Equilibrium, actually. So many things you can do with Defect. Yeah, play that. And now I can get... I'm already full blocking, but I can get one Kunai thing. Kunai thing, yeah, that is... Also I can, since I have a hologram, I can get a Turbo Plus again, or the Equilibrium. Well, I'll do this at least. I think I play the self-repair instead of the hologram, though. At this point. Okay. Still easy to full block. Only need 3 of this. Is 2 enough? If I play Doom and Gloom, no it's not for a full block. I suppose I can use the Chaos. See what I get. And then if I play this Cold Snap, I have 6 block. So that's 12 plus 16. That's enough also. Okay. And there's the Fission Plus. There's the consequences of my actions, the voids. That fills my hand. Now I can get something back. Let's see here. So I can full block. I don't think I can kill currently. Let's get the zap back. Let's see. So I already have 18 block. So I need, let's see, 3 charges. So I can do this. Give me calipers, please. That would essentially win the run, I think. Whetstone. Machine learning number 2. Okay, I don't think I want the Claw Plus, despite having the Kunai. Though I do also have a Nunchaku, so it's... I suppose you could make it work, to an extent. To an extent. But I don't think I'll bother with that. I would instead take some of the other zero-cost defect cards, if offered. I think I can do with 2 machine learnings. Yeah, let's get 2 of them. And now Cold Snap and Rebound are upgraded. And I think I'll once again go for an Elite. Okay, Transform 2. I think that's the option here. I don't think I want to get Jaxed. I might be able to make it work now that I have the self-repair, but I don't think I want to even bother with that. Instead, let's just get rid of 2 strikes. And I also have the Toxic Egg, so that's, I think, clearly the best option. All of these are good, though. So 2 strikes be gone, and I get... Okay, that's not that great. The FTL is better, but I don't really like that Storm. I don't have enough powers to make it work, and I really don't want to spend an upgrade on it. So that's basically worse, actually, than a strike, I think. Though things might change. You can make Storm work. I know that much. But if I fight the Awakened one in Act 3, then I really don't want to be using that garbage. Anyways, can't always win. And here are the Slavers. Okay, so if I want to block, I could double play this Chill after I play the Defragment. Vision Plus is here. Okay, so yeah. Really depends on what I draw with the Vision Plus, whether this is a good idea to use the Duplication Potion now. I think I will, though. I think it's the safer option. Now use this. And full blocking. Okay, so I get dual cast for 12 damage. I think I will. Alright. That's turn 1. 0 orbs in play. There's the Sunder. So I can rebound the Sunder. I can kill this one with it. If I do this first. And there it is again. Nice. And let's play this, definitely. And you know what? I don't think I've done enough sundering yet. There you go. Enjoy. Juzu Bracelet. Okay, sure. Strength Potion, sure. Charge Battery, probably sure. Go for the Ice is actually pretty damn good here as well. Though it's not upgraded. I'll go for the Charge Battery Plus. And hopefully we can get like... Well, you can't really hope for it, but... You can't rely on hoping for it. You can't rely for the outcome, but... I might get Calipers at some point. You never know. Anyways, let's do the defragment now. I could also do the self-repair, but I'm doing fine with the health. Master of Strategy also decent to upgrade. Maybe upgrade the second machine learning as well, but let's do the defragment now. And a store. Okay, not the best thing ever, but I suppose it's useful. I can remove the last strike. I could get a Discovery Plus. I could get a Darkness Plus. Overclock Plus actually worth considering as well, but I think I'm fine with the card draw. And this is pretty costly. What am I fighting? The Collector. I don't think I can... Well, I might be able to make the Dark Orbs work, but I would like to have more Orb slots. I'm leaning towards the Discovery Plus here. I can also get it back for some really silly things occasionally, so I'll get that instead of removing. Okay, and now to upgrade once again. So I think it's between Self-Repair, Master of Strategy, and Dual Cast. I'll do the Self-Repair. Might be taking some damage in Act 3. And do I just use the Strength Potion in this fight? Maybe. Maybe. Vision is here already. I don't think I'll use it yet. I'll use it later. I'll just use this Strength Potion. I'm sufficiently scared of the Collector, but we'll see if that is actually a warranted fear. And do that, and also save the Chill Plus for later, I think. Might also use the Dexterity Potion, but we'll see. Okay, yeah, with the Discovery Plus, the Storm is far better, actually. Probably. We'll see, though. Why do I keep saying we'll see? Okay, I get Hologram, FTL, or go for the Ice. I can get the Vision Plus back now, so let's get that. Or I could get the Discovery Plus back. Let's do the Vision. And just use it. Okay, not enough, and it seems I can't get enough at the moment, sadly. Well, I suppose I'll just use it. Could have done better with this turn, perhaps. So if I don't play the Sunder, I'm just playing Self-Repair, I guess, so let's just do this. So I could use the Dual Cast to play both. And I don't know if that Energy Orb is that good. It's okay, but I don't know. Let's just use the Sunder on this one. Also, yes, there's the Turbo Plus in hand, actually. Anyways. Might be taking damage here, perhaps. A couple of holograms in my hand. Maybe get the Sunder Plus back. Maybe get the Chill Plus back. If I get Sunder and... let's see, can I do... No, I can't do Doom and Gloom. Or can I? No, yes I can, because, yeah, I can get something else with which generates energy. I don't want to waste the Sunder on this. So that's 12. So I can kill both of these, so go ahead and use this. And actually I can generate energy by doing that. And now I get the Sunder Plus back and get rid of you. And now it would be nice to get the Kunai to proc. This blocks for 14 after Kunai. So if I get back, let's see. I don't have a zero cost attack here, do I? So get Cold Snap back instead. That also blocks for quite a bit. What else could I do? I'll just go for the Cold Snap, I think. And is that a full block? Yes, easily. So keeping these two in hand, not that impressive. Okay, FTLs. So many options once again. Let's do which one? I don't know. All of these are okay. I'll do yet another machine learning. And now I guess I'll do this. I could also just get an FTL back for a Kunai proc. How about getting back Discovery at this point? Okay, Fission is here. This is quite the run. Guess I do use it straight away, though I don't necessarily actually want to end up in the situation where that will lead me, which is without orbs to an extent. This will be very good later on. Maybe not yet, though. I can get it back with the hologram. Or use it, just draw into it at some point. So I could just Kunai proc with the rebound at this point. And also, yes, forgot about Nunchaku there. Let's just get more energy for next turn. This would be so easy if I had calipers. It's already easy, but you know what I mean. Okay, so now you're buffing. Damage is a bit slow. That needs to be said. I guess I'll use an Equilibrium. Getting Sunder and Doom and Gloom and Chaos. Just go ahead and use this to get a turbo in my hand, but let's not play it yet. Let's do these two. Definitely have energy for next turn. 46. Okay, that might actually hurt. You'll see though. How many times have I said that? I need to think of other things to say. Anyways, use this. I can afford to take a lot of damage though, since I have full health. Start with the Chaos Plus. Okay, and now I can dual cast this. There's the chill, there's the discovery, there's the hologram. Okay, so what to get back? Maybe the turbo? I'll go ahead and see what I get here. Buffer! Never mind, don't need to block. Oh, discovery, I love you. I love you enough to get you back. Biased cognition. Yeah, sure, why not? Why the hell not? Redonkulous. Okay, and since I love discovery, why not use it? Reboot. Let's do a hello world. And just do that. Now you're summoning help again. Okay, let's see. Can I kill here? Probably. Not quite, actually. Not just quite, though I can get Zap back. Does that help? FTL I can get back, but then I can only play one attack. Well, whatever. Just do it like that, and it's on one. You are attacking for a lot. Oh, this is going to be on the wrong number, but I can, I suppose, do a few things to get it higher. Okay, that's an attack as well. Yeah, this is one thing that shows why I hate the mechanic with these number relics. Doing all of this work just for that. And when I have such a strong deck anyway, it might be kind of meaningless to do this, but it's still better. Let's go for 7, so do that. Fission Plus. Or All for One. All for One is decent, but it's no Fission Plus. Okay, it's not going to be Sneko-Eye, definitely not. So instead it's StSLib or Calling Bell. Both of which are potentially very nice. Which one is better? Can't really tell. They are both high RNG options. I could get rid of this strike and 2 defense. Or I could get 3 relics of each rarity. There are some very good relics, but there are also some very good cards. So there is a very slim chance if I take the relic option that I do get that calipers. But like I said, can't really rely on that. I think I'll go for the StSLib probably. So I can remove the last strike for 100 gold. So it's not necessarily that important. And also, I suppose the relics are less RNG, kind of, since the cards might actually be something I don't even want in my deck, but the relics are almost always, to an extent, useful. At least more likely, I think. So let's actually go for the relics here. Calling Bell. Okay, the boot is garbage, Gremlin Horn is good, and the old coin is good. Okay. I suppose the boot can make a slight difference in a few fights, but it's generally one of the worst ones. Anyways, I haven't dealt with the Burning Elite, so I have to go there. After which it's either Campfire or question mark path. I do want to go to a store, so I can choose this or that. Which one? So that's... well, they're kind of similar, so there's a Campfire and an Elite. I do generally like the question marks in this act a lot. There are some stinkers, but there are also a couple of very, very good ones. So I think I'll go for this one, this path. Let's mark this in yellow. Think about it for a little moment, but probably go with this path. Though just the hallway fights are actually also excellent because of the toxic egg. But I would really like to get the Mind Bloom, for example. Anyways, I think we'll be probably fine no matter what. Let's go this way. Okay, Darklings. Dorklings. Let's begin with Defragment, I think, and then... chill? Maybe I use Skim and see if I can hit something energy-wise. It's fine to take a bit of damage in these fights. I do have the self-repair as well as the Pantograph. Yeah, that can't do anything. Well, it can do things, but it can't kill yet. I could also just go for Charge Battery, Hologram Charge Battery. Or is this actually... yeah, that's enough already. So I could go Machine Learning, Charge Battery, Hologram. There are some really nice things I can hit, though, in this deck. 2 Visions, actually, yeah. Among other things, so let's see. Okay, don't really like that. I could still gamble. But I don't think it's a good idea, so instead... let's use this Charge Battery with something else. Maybe just the Chaos, actually. That blocks for 14 by itself. Actually, I'm already full blocking. Full blocking, never mind. Let's use the Machine Learning. Okay. There is a lot of damage you're trying to do to me. But it seems you can't really do it. Sucks to be you. Okay, and... Blizzard? Sure. 6 damage. Okay, let's make that a bit higher. Now it's 8. Don't have a hologram in hand. I can do this, though. You can see why calipers would be so good. Anyways, do that, and get rid of that, and end there. Okay, there is the Fission plus number 2, if I can speak. Okay, so that's 3 more things. Okay, there's the hologram, so I can... actually, no. I have nothing to hologram. Oh well. Maybe I just rebound the reinforced body. Once I get rid of the Master of Strategy as well as the Fission pluses, then the card draw does kind of dry up a little bit, though I do have the Skim as well. Anyways, let's do that. Okay, and now just do this. And then do... Can't do that twice, not yet. Let's do this. I can get the turbo back though. I'll just go ahead and do it. And use it. Okay, kill this one actually. Do that, and this is on 6, not that it really matters. I'll just kill this. There we go. Swift potion. Okay, this is probably a skip. Steam barrier plus. Does that help? On occasion it's okay, but I'm already way over blocking, so probably not. Claw plus is back again. I can make it work if I want. Do I want to do so? Mostly it's just going to be advancing the kunai as well as the nunchaku, but I can also actually get some damage out of it via the card draw as well as the holograms. I think it's fine either way. I'll go ahead and take it. The damage is still maybe a little bit lacking, so maybe actually taking a Claw Plus will help with that. Anyways, this is one of the meh events, but this is actually okay now, since I have the Toxic Egg. Taking the Madness, so I suppose I will. Let's get mad. Okay, this is usually good. 3, please. I wonder what I can do with Forethought Plus. Anyways, what else do we have? Master of Strategy is here again, as is Panic Button. I think I'll go for the Master of Strategy. Panic Button is back. Bandage Up is here. End boss is a vacant one. The first one, that is. So Panic Button is very good. But as we know, I'm already overblocking. Not always the case though. I'll go with the Panic Button there. So here I suppose I will take one thing. So it's either the Jack of all trades or the Forethought. I'll go with the Jack of all. Might get lucky with that on occasion. And this store is not fantastic, I don't think. I don't want to buy this bird-faced urn. I have enough healing, I think, with the self-repair plus as well as the pantograph, and that's so expensive. And the other relics are garbage, kind of garbage. Chrysalis is here. I don't think I want it. So we have Turbo Plus, Genetic Algorithm Plus, and Loop here. I think I'll get the Loop. Though I am fighting the Awakened one, but Loop is still excellent. And what else would be my upgrade at the moment? So the Awakened one definitely will be potentially an issue with this deck. Need to skip some powers, so not the Storm at least. Unless I can find either the Calipers or some kind, or more orb slots perhaps, and some more scaling with those, so I can just block all the time. Anyways, I'll definitely remove... I could just remove the Storm instead of the Strike here. Which is a bit weird, but I think it might be better. Especially when I am fighting the Awakened one. But yeah, like I said, I can just skip playing it as well. The Strike at least works with some of these relics. The Storm might actually come kind of in the way in some fights as well, if I want to advance, or rather increase the number on a Dark Orb. I'll get rid of the Storm. Mostly I am guesstimating what is the correct course of action here. So the loop is on sale. I don't think I would get it if it weren't. But I will get it here. So now the question is, do I take a genetic algorithm or a turbo plus? I can just save my money instead for Act 4 at the latest, and one of these question marks might also be a store. So yeah, genetic algorithm usually good, and it's not too late for it, but the thing is, I don't have calipers. So it's not that good, since I'm already overblocking so much. And it's also kind of annoying to play it every fight. So I think I will skip. It's also kind of expensive. The Turbo Plus, I suppose I could take, but I can just find it out in the wild, and I already have one, so let's instead not. Potion of Capacity might actually be worthwhile for the hard fight specifically, or the elite fight before that. But I don't think I want to spend 85 gold on it at this point. So let's leave. Okay. This sucks. This is definitely not Mind Bloom. Goodbye. And instead of upgrading here, I'll actually recall now, so I have options later. Nemesis. Okay, Discovery, you have betrayed me this time. Let's go with a rebound. Do you perhaps have a calipers for me? Also, yes, the madnesses lessen the effectiveness, the usability of another Turbo Plus. Might be using a potion here, we'll see. It seems I am. I don't want to take that damage. So I can block for at least 14. Well, let's go ahead and use that. Okay, so I could get Discovery back again. Let's do this now. Panache. Magnetism. Sure, why not? Okay, that's 35. I can actually full block with these as well, if I'd like. So instead of... I could get the claw back. That doesn't really help. I can also use the Turbo Plus here though, so fine. Let's get the Discovery back again, and this time... Okay, hologram again. Do that, and then I use this for... I suppose the Claw Plus now. I could also discover once again, though it's possible I take 2 damage, a whopping 2 damage if I do so. Let's just do the Claw. Panache is helping out as well. Hello, Discovery. Okay, let's do a turbo, I guess. Okay, this is a bit... what's the right word? Not inconvenient per se, but anyways. Okay, so I can use the vision later, but I suppose I'll just use it now. Let's use this out of the way as well. And do that, and do this, and... what else? Actually, Discovery, Hologram, Turbo Plus, Scheme? Defect is complicated. What is going to be the most value for me at this point in time? I think the Discovery Plus. Core Search. Loop. Let's do the Core Search. And then just do that. Alright, This Vision Plus is not very good here. I need to make some space if I'm to use the Master of Strategy. I suppose I can do that. Okay, let's get a Dark Orb, I guess. Probably. I can use the Skim as well. There's now a lot of burns and voids in the deck, sadly. Next turn potentially will be bad. If it decides to attack again. I have my damage cards in hand for the most part at the moment when it's intangible. Kind of problematic to an extent, though there are the 2 holograms there as well that I can draw into. Let's do this. That's 1 more orb. And use this now, I guess. That's the full block. Okay, there's the hologram. But I can't really get anything with it at the moment, so... Perhaps incorrect choices there. And sadly... Yeah, this is a bit annoying. The hand is full, so if I want to play the scheme, I need to play things that don't really make sense at the moment. I don't want to rebound the scheme either. I guess if I do that, get it out of the way. And... okay, let's just get the Dark Orb again. Now if I... is there something I don't want to draw into? I don't know. The other hologram would be pretty bad to get now. So I'll just do this, actually. Let's just deal a bit more... well, there's the Nunchaku again. Thank you, Nunchaku. Anyways. It has 69, so we should be... probably okay. Oh, goddammit. Meant to play this. That would have been plus 10 damage from the panache. Misclick. Okay. 45. I can block for a lot, but... it's going to be... let's see, so the reinforced. So 16 plus 8. 24 plus 3 energy for that. Not sure if it's exactly enough, but it's close enough, I think. So I can also get the panic button, though. But is there still a chance I can't kill next turn? Maybe. Anyways, that's easily enough, actually. Okay, can we finally kill you? It seems like... yes. Warpaint. Echo form. Okay, now that's a good one. Equilibrium, defend are upgraded now. Okay. So with the Echo Form, I can potentially in some fight also double play the Self-Repair. Not sure if that's what I'll go for here. There's the Apotheosis that I can sometimes get. Actually, it's not even that good of an Apotheosis. It's still good, but it's not that good since so many things are upgraded already. Anyways, I guess I will play the Echo Form. So, what else will I do? Maybe skip the Apotheosis, actually. So I have Loop and Chaos and Machine Learning in play. Just get rid of that. Alright. Okay, this hits... Let's see... This one, actually. The Dark Orb. Electrodynamics. Okay, so I need to get that self-repair in play here, ideally. Though it's not like... It probably doesn't even matter in the end, since I'm so high in hit points, and I do have the Pantograph. But let's see if I can manage it. Let's see if I can. Just get rid of you. Make some space, I suppose. Alright, so if I draw into it here... Well, I can double play it with Equilibrium. Let's also do that. And if I do this, it's 20 damage. That's fine. So if Loop were upgraded, then it wouldn't be fine. But anyways. So that already kills. Goodbye. Full health. Focus potion. Focus potion. Cool-headed plus. Yeah, that over the turbo plus. Get in there. Okay, goodbye, bag of marbles. Hello, key. And now to upgrade... Probably the Loop Plus or the Master of Strategy. Let's do the Loop. Okay, do you perhaps, Mr. Giant Head, have a calipers for me? That would be nice. That would be quite helpful and polite and friendly. Okay. Fission it up. And then. Draw things and play things. Let's see, what can I get back? The Cool-Headed. Or the Sunder. I think I'll just go for the Sunder at this point. Alright, things are happening. things are definitely happening. Let's see, if I just do Equilibrium Echo Form, is that better than something else? I can get back the Turbo Plus already though. Yeah, I suppose I will just get that back at this stage. Just use it. I will be playing this, so let's do it like this. So that, and then this. And then we just do things. Beam Cell. Okay, it's a bit late in the turn order, but still it's okay. And actually, let's rebound that and just do that. You are trying to hurt me, sir. That is not appreciated. So if I double the turbo, I obviously have enough to block with the reinforced body. I guess that's what I'll do. And also get that in there. Let's see, so how much... Yeah, I can do things. I can do things. So 6 times 9, that's enough, so might as well do that. Okay, double beam cell? Get back what? Scheme, maybe? Probably scheme. Can also rebound the hologram. Okay, and the scheme there. Okay, and then I do the equilibrium. So I can keep this going. I can get the Turbo Plus back. Does that help that much? I can do these two instead of just the Sunder. Also, am I retaining? I already forgot. Yes, yes I am. So I can get it back later as well. I'll just get it now though. So do that, then do this, then that, and like so. Nearly dead. Bottled Lightning. Okay, that's pretty damn nice. Compile Driver Plus, Darkness Plus. Which one? The Darkness Plus I would definitely take if I had more orb slots. I think I probably still will take it. The Compile Driver is also good though. And also if I take it, I will be able to add more Turbo Pluses to the deck and other things that generate energy. Damage is still a bit low for the end game. I think I beat the heart already though. Do I? Probably. I block for enough, I scale with dexterity, I have enough focus. I have 2 decent potions, or even good potions. And I can generate things with discovery. So yeah, I think I'm fine with that. I think I'll go for the Compile Driver. And Bottle. So it could be Fission, it could be Master of Strategy. It might be Scheme, but I think the other 2 options for card draw are better. I think it's Fission, so that's energy as well as card draw. And I do have the innate chill, so usually I will get 3 things. Okay, so do I care about an upgrade at this point? I think probably not. Let's instead go for this route. Or is it route? Well, anyways, here is the transient. Mayhem. Discovery. Interesting. I suppose I will play both of these. Let's do Doom and Gloom. Okay, so I could continue this turn, get the cool-headed back. Do I want to do that? Against this opponent, I suppose it doesn't matter. Probably. So that was rebound, was it? Yes, that was rebound. Okay, let's do... Okay, it seems I'm taking damage. Maybe. Though I do have the panic button, so definitely not, actually. Can't play the Echo Form in this fight, it seems. And also, this is enough block, actually, so never mind about the damage. Just need to outlast this thing to be fine. Okay, get that back, but you can't. Alright, let's see. It might be time for the panic button, maybe. We'll see, though. Can I just deal enough damage, perhaps? Per chance? Okay, clear some space, it seems. So, play that, and play that, and do that. You're right. Okay, next turn is not fantastic at the moment. So I can play those already if I just get them in my hand. Meteor Strike. Discovery is pretty good. Okay, that draws one. Kind of a waste to use this, and if I use this, then I can't. Well, then again, can I channel one orb? Maybe. Not currently, though. I'll just do that. See what I get. Okay, it's the loop, so I'll play that. That might be enough energy. Multicast. Okay, fine. Fine, I'll multicast. If I spent enough time in this battle, maybe I could kill the transient, but there's really no benefit to doing so. Other than bragging rights. I don't care about that. So let's just try to get out of here. Okay, so can I get... let's see... The Equilibrium, that guarantees that next turn will be no problem. Okay, get skim back again. Why are you at the bottom of the deck? There we go. Okay, that's enough for that turn. Alright, now let's end this battle. I don't want to play any more attacks here. Alright. Compile drivers here again. Maybe I'll take that. I don't think I'll want to scrape, even if it's upgraded. So there are things it can maybe do. 2 compile drivers. Sure. Why not? Okay, there's finally the Mind Bloom. And out of these options, it's clearly the best thing to do to fight the boss. So I shall. Is the Hexa Ghost. Here's hoping for calipers. Build your own pyramid. That was an impressive attack you had there. Capacitor. Sure. I am playing things. Okay, I think it's pretty safe to say that as long as I make it through the Awakened one... Well, this boss gauntlet, I think I'm fine with the Time Eater as well, if that happens, but as long as I make it through this Awakened one fight, then I'll win the run. Need to be careful in that fight, though. I can probably just stack Kunai Dexterity in that fight. Lizard Tail, okay, well, it's no Kunai, it's no Calipers, but it's probably enough for anything. Double energies here. I guess I'll take it at this point. Though there are times where I will have more energy than I can manage. Also, I hate this fight. Why would you give me this fight when I hate it? Game, why? I don't even want to play this FTL because this stupid mechanic with this fight. So instead I'll do that. Not play that either. Okay, so now I suppose I can get the Vision Plus back. Alright, so do I have enough attacks in case it starts to curse me? I guess I can probably make do. Will this help? Yeah, gains only 3 block. Should probably do this. Should I? Okay, so don't risk any more attacks. I don't want the curse. This is probably my least favorite fight in the entire game, even with the Time Eater being a distant second. Sometimes you just can't avoid taking the curse, and even if it doesn't necessarily matter in the long run, it feels bad. Anyways, I only have 1 attack in my hand. Let's see if I can get more. Okay, sure. 27, huh? That's already enough. Anyways, for this run specifically, taking the curse won't matter that much, but I still don't want it. Like, why would I want it? What do I have here? We have a fission. So now it's probably fine. To deal the damage. Can I block though, without the panic button? Alright, getting debuffed, that's fine-ish though. $24. Okay, Claw. Claw to the rescue. Oh, no, you don't. Okay, can I get something back that helps? Not really, it seems. Okay, that's 7 damage. So it's 5 actually, because it goes through that and I have the boot. If that fails though, I mean if it goes back to the curse, then I'll be sad. But this helps. Oh, never mind. I don't have any orbs. Never mind. Whoops. Well, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's going to be fine. Get, I don't know, this again. Or search. Darkness. Now I don't have the energy to play them. Okay, whatever. We can wait. I think this is a skip. Don't need a steam barrier. Don't need another self-repair. Don't need a Hello World Plus. Okay. So it's quite a powerful run, but it could be far more powerful as well. And I'll do the Master of Strategy upgrade, or actually maybe the Reinforced Body? Now let's do them. I could also go for the Echo Form, actually, because I might not want to play it in the first phase of this fight, but that's only for this fight that it would matter. And I probably will still play it, since it's just going to help me in the long run in the fight, even if I give the Awakened One strength, so whatever. So let's do the Master of Strategy here. Okay, so I will be playing some powers and we'll see how it goes. Maybe even use a Dexterity potion for this fight, maybe? I can't lower its strength, but at least I can scale my Dexterity as well as have Frost Orbs with Focus. And play plenty of things, so I think I'll be fine. Let's do that first. So don't play this. Save that for later. Okay, and this is 4 things. 6 plus 32, that's not quite enough. Guess I'll make some space with... Okay, sure, I'll play that. And that actually, yeah, that does that. And now I have this, and now I can do that. Okay, this one, might skip that one. Yeah, I suppose I'll skip it. Not sure if it makes a difference one way or another. Though it does help to draw more things. No, never mind, let's play it. Let's play it. So up to 8 strength. Do I still have powers here? I have Echo Form and Discovery. 0 orbs in play. That's slightly spooky. But we can manage. Okay, so if I get the turbo back and double energy, I'll have a lot of energy, but I can't spend it really. Not efficiently, so I'll do this instead. Okay, now's a good time to get some more energy. So let's get the turbo back and double energy now, and then I get... Cool-headed, Equilibrium, Sunder. Sunder kills this one. And I can afford to take damage in these fights, since I heal and I have max health. So 56 incoming. I think, yeah, I have easily enough to block that. Let's just get rid of this one. So... So I can rebound something as well. Maybe it's just the reinforced body, though. Also, yes, I have a loop as well. That one I will skip playing, I think. Ooh, dexterity. Where's my calipers, though? Maybe the store will have it. Okay, so Echo Form is here. I will play that. Yeah, do that. Law. Alright, let's see. So this time I am taking damage though, since I perhaps autopiloted that, but it's fine. Skimming can maybe hit a turbo, but that's a long shot, so no. So block for 10 or block for 4? I guess I block for 10. Taking 12 is absolutely fine. Okay, discover it twice, maybe? Cool-headed. And core search. The claw will actually get to perhaps a high number in this fight. Anyways, yeah, I seem to be fine with the kunai scaling, as long as I don't give it any more strength in this phase. So how do I block this? Let's just do that. And is that enough? 14 new. Some more orb slots would definitely be nice. Okay, double play this. So it's attacking for 64. That's rude. That is rude. Anyways, I have the vision in hand, so I'll probably be a-okay. There's the turbo as well. Okay, not playing that or that, so I guess it's rip and tear instead. Okay, I could rebound the scheme for next turn. Or rebound the reinforced. Or just rebound something else that I get from the scheme itself. Now. Let's rebound the FTL. Is that good? I think it's fine when I'm drawing all of this stuff there, so doesn't really matter. And also, yes, more kunai things. And that is a full block. Okay, might as well get this there twice. And then do like that. And then let's get the turbo back, but not play it yet. Unless I get something... No, actually, never mind. Let's play it now. Now I get it back again, but now I don't play it. This is a bit slow going, but we'll get there. Scaling. 9 decks. Okay, let's see. Already 16 there, so whatever. 16 times 4. Yeah, I guess, yeah, that's exactly that amount. I can still play that, though. With the turbo in hand. Okay, so yeah, now it's 17. Play this before I do that. $30. Okay, let's just do that. Discover a turbo or a ball lightning. I'll do the turbo. And let's get back... what? I don't think I want to keep this garbage that I have currently any longer, so don't get back the equilibrium, instead get something else. Maybe the compile driver? Yeah, whatever. So I'm still retaining, right? No, I'm not. Okay. Alright. Hmm. 34 to go. Slow and steady wins the race. Or so they say. So I've said in the past. Okay, there we go. On to phase 2. And that being that kind of attack, I can actually get the kunai proc there. Alright, so now I can play powers again. However, I would also like to block this first, so maybe not that. Let's do this twice. Alright, so now it's easy. If you can call the previous phase difficult. Just hoping for no Time Eater, because I hate Time Eater. Dono and Deck are so much more pleasant. They are jolly fellows. Okay, so not blocking quite enough yet, but one of these is enough. You and your voids. 60 damage. Whatever will I do? Okay, now I can play that. And I also had an artifact, it seems. Just play that as well. Scaling. We do be scaling. Things are happening. $17 damage from that. 19 damage from that. There we go. Finally. The next one is the Time Eater, sadly. Well, I'll be fine. It just sucks. Sucks to think so much. Thinking is difficult. Okay, definitely play that. I suppose play everything with the help of Turbo, but that's, well, apart from this, so that's 4 things. I could skip this one machine learning for next turn. Well, not next turn, but later on. I think I'll do that since the stupid time warp mechanic is so annoying. So I've already taken damage and I will be taking more damage. So yeah, we know that I have scaling from kunai, but so does the stupid Time Eater. So I think I kind of rely to some extent on the Discovery Plus for some choosy things to get through this. Okay, I'll get the machine learning back now. Still taking more damage. Actually, don't play that. Play this. No, it doesn't matter. No, play that. Since strength scaling, etc. So discovery twice. Loop twice. 34 damage is extremely rude, sir. Or ma'am, whatever you are. It. So loop or discovery? I think I'll discover. Okay, I suppose Thunder for free. Biased Cog is here, but it's not a good time for it, I don't think. Yeah, this will go way longer than 4 turns. So I don't think so. Damn it. I'll take a Blizzard, I guess. Okay, I got a Panacea though. I hate time meters so much. Why? Why must you be so annoying? Anyways, it seems I can probably get 6 things in play. I should use a potion. This is annoying enough. So maybe the dexterity potion, actually. I'll use it. I just want to get through this fight. If I get through this fight, then I should be absolutely fine for the rest of the run. Also, I fought Time Eater in the previous 2 runs, if I remember correctly. So why must you always show up? Anyways, so this is only 0 cost for this turn. So what do I rebound? Maybe the reinforced body. Do I play this for 3 energy? It seems I might. If I do that though, do I play it now and play only 3 things? I also have the panic button though. But yeah, that is suboptimal of a solution. Though I do have the artifact as well. So I could just play that instead of something. That instead of something. I might even end up using this focus potion in this fight as well. In any case, I'll have enough money to buy things at the store. More potions, perhaps. So this is 27 block. So that goes to 33, which means I take 1. I think it's better to just... Yeah, I should save this for later, I think. But if I do so, I can play 4 things. Which means I cannot use this for full energy. Which means I take more damage. Which is okay though. I can still take more. So I can rebound that. I think I'll do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Take 12. But now at least have it for this turn if I'd like. I can get a lot of energy. So should I use this potion? It's so difficult to scale when it's only the dexterity against this specific opponent. So any help I can get is appreciated very much. I do also scale with the claw. Claw scaling! Anyways, I could double play the double energy now, and that means I can probably just get to the next time warp. Probably. Not necessarily though, actually, since I'm not guaranteed to draw enough things, maybe. There's a master strategy as well as a scheme plus there. If I don't double play that, I guess I double play Compile Driver. Which gets me 2/3 of a way into a Kunai proc, as well as deals 20 damage. 20 whopping damage. I can still, I think, use this focus potion later. Also, I have the lizard tail, and it's fine to use it in this fight, so I think I'll try to save the focus potion. Let's use this double energy here. Draw things. And just deal some damage. Okay, I have 5 things, so either I play every single thing or I just play the reinforced body here. Skip the claw. But claw procs kunai, so I think I'll play that. How do I block next turn? I guess equilibrium twice if need be. Unless I play all of these, which means I can do more things. I do get these, so I guess it's better. Okay, sure. And once again, if I just had calipers, which is a rare relic, so not that often that you'll see it, but this fight would be no problem. So I'll play this twice. Okay, so that's there. Okay, so that's now free to play. I guess I'll play it twice. This I can maybe play twice, but it doesn't really matter. Matters a little bit, maybe. Little tiny bit. Okay, so that procs. Okay, I guess I'll go to... Well, I can't. No, I'll wait now. Can't guarantee I can play enough things. Okay, so double play... Defend plus. And then... Just do a defend and... Chaos or dual class chaos? Dual cast chaos, I mean. Okay, getting closer to the foolish. Alright, 48 incoming. Can I get something back in my hand? Not currently. Need to clear some space. Just triggering this is enough to get to the damage point, after which I'll have 1 turn of free breathing. Anyways, need to block this, so do I just start with double defend? Yeah, I guess so. Okay, I could still wait. Is there a point? I don't have multicast. If I had multicast, I could just kill it with the Dark Orb. But I don't. There's a very theoretical chance I could get it from the Discovery, but obviously cannot rely on that. Anyways, block for that amount, and... Is there a point in waiting? I don't think I get to double play that, so I'll just play it now. So zap or no zap? I suppose since I have the loop plus in play, there is a chance that I can deal enough damage in time if I double dual cast or something. So I'll see about that. In any case, I don't think it makes a big difference. Whether I deal the damage there or not. Okay, so I can still wait, but this lightning orb is going to damage enough to put the time meter below the hit point threshold. How about discovery twice? I could just do the reinforced body, which guarantees blocking for enough at least. I can still do turbo reinforced body though, so it's fine. Ish. It's fine-ish. Can't play everything though. Actually, it's... Is it just... Do I still hold on... So I can hologram the dual cast back. Or is it even here? Is it in the draw pile? Am I blind? Why do I not see it? No, it's here. It's in the discard pile. So... If I get that... If I don't trigger this orb now, it's going to be... Yeah, it might be enough to do that and some damage things. If I play the Sunder now, I further facilitate. Yeah, I'll take some damage, but... I can still afford to take damage. Or I just play the all for one, then turbo, then reinforced body. All for one gets some things back, but I can't play them in that case. So blocks for 36. With 3 energy. Which means I take... way over 10. Somewhere between... Well, let's see. Well, I'm not going to calculate it, but it's close to 20 because it's going to gain strength. So is this damage worthwhile? Not sure if it matters, so instead I'll do that. Make sure I block for enough. Okay, and now can I potentially... Okay, I don't see the... No, I do see the hologram. Okay. So I do that twice now. And get dual cast. Where the hell is it? Am I blind again? Do I have it in my hand? No. There it is, okay. And then, what helps the most? Probably energy, so Turbo Plus. Seems like it. So I'm not going to calculate this, we'll just see if it's enough. Seems to be. So now I need a few more damage things. So I have... What do I have here? I have a Sunder for 24. As well as a compile driver. A couple of compile drivers. And also rebound. Yeah, I should have enough here. That first. Also Blizzard is 8. Do I have enough energy though? We'll see. This is 30 by itself, so yes I do. Yes I do! Goodbye. Okay, there we go. On to Act 4, and it seems this will be 3 wins in a row, but a couple of fights remain. Okay, so what's the best upgrade? I'm leaning towards... Well, actually the machine learning here, the second machine learning, helps a ton in this elite fight, potentially. So I'll do that. I will do that. And the store has a runic capacitor. Or a sundial. And a Vision Plus. There's also an Eternal Fetter. But yeah, that's not going to be my choice here today, dog. Okay, I'll just get the runic capacitor, but sundial also very good. And then I get a Vision Plus. And then I'm almost out of money, but I can still afford a potion. Yeah, it's pretty safe to say that I won. Hooray. Okay, let's get a swift potion and onwards. Let's not speak too soon though. This is a tough fight. Onic capacitor is so good. Okay, so nothing there yet. Okay, so just Thunder. Also, yes, I am taking damage here, but I will be healing via the pantograph, etc., etc. So... Defend Thunder, I guess. Thunder... I don't know, does it matter? Maybe this one? This one is slightly easier to kill. Okay, and the reason why drawing more things would be good here is because of these burns. And I might be using the Swift Potion, since I didn't get that much help here. I think I will. Okay, check of all trades. Probably use the Apotheosis, maybe. Probably, maybe. Secret technique, though. Let's do this first. Let's get the secret technique. Well, actually, I can do this first. So do that, and then get the fission. One of the fissions. I have plenty of them. Continue damaging that one, I suppose. All for one, though I didn't check what I have for 0 energy, but I have plenty of things. Do that. And then... use that, use that, use... No, I don't want to use this because of these. So I still potentially need to turn. Can I do that without... whatever, I can do it now. Let's do it now. Okay, so secret technique now for... what? Scheme? No, not scheme. How about Master of Strategy? I have 4 energy left. Okay. And scheme is here now. Actually, I can... Sure, I'll use this, despite these burns. Despite the burns, let's use it. Okay, and maybe save this turbo thing for next turn. Maybe. Yeah, let's save this hand. And actually, no. Didn't even know that. Didn't even remember that. The burns don't actually stick around even if you try to force them. Anyways, whatever. So is this twice? I think so. Then we turn, and can I get some more orbs? Yes. To make some space as well. Okay, I think I'll go for Chaos Plus here. Though there are plenty of other options I could go for. How about All for One? Maybe that's better. Get so many things. Okay, let's do that. So now I need to make space again. And also, yes, that kills. Okay, and make space despite everything. Also, yes, this would be... Well, actually, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Forgot I have the pantograph, so never mind. Don't need to double play that. Definitely not. Meaningless. This is in the wrong number, but it's fine. This should be an easy win. Blood Vial doesn't really help. Swift Potion is back. Chill or Darkness Plus? I think I'll take the Darkness Plus now. That helps a bit. Okay, full health. It's not about to be full health though. Okay, use the Focus Potion immediately. And then, let's see. Just take some damage, I guess. So I could use this Swift Potion now to maybe avoid some. Doesn't really matter in the long run, I don't think, so whatever. Just do things, just play things. This is an easy fight. The heart is easy. Heard it here first. Okay, let's retain this garbage. No orbs though. Disappointed in this selection. I'll get a Tempest, I guess. I guess I will. Could have played that better, actually. This is kind of junk that I have here. Anyways, I'll be fine. I have the Lizard Tail. I have the Panic Button. Among other things. So if I use the Panic Button now, I cannot block the big attack. That is a problem. To an extent. Also, if I draw into the Echo form, I can't play it. So that's a slight risk if I play a Compile driver here. So instead I could go for just this flimsy defense. Just tank that hit. And then I'll use the Panic Button later on at some point. Or just use the Lizard Tail, that's fine as well. Anyways, doesn't really matter that I'm playing this badly, since the deck will carry this. I'll just get the Dark Orb in there and I guess block for 1, essentially. Save that Panic Button for later. I might be able to get it back in my hand now, though. Ouch. Okay, so it seems like the Lizard Tail will be used. Though I did draw Master of Strategy, so we'll see. And I also do have the Swift Potion. Okay, there's the Reinforced Body. I can actually block for quite a bit with that, since I have energy. So let's see, that's only 5 though. I do want the Echo form in play. I'll go ahead and use this first. Okay, Sunder. Anyways, I can afford to make mistakes here. Just to reiterate again, since I do have a free resurrection. Anyways, I'll go ahead and play these now. Take some damage as I do it. As I play this. And then this, no matter what. I might play this though. What can I hit? Fission. That doesn't... I would like to use it later maybe. Hologram. Hologram is good. I think I'll just play this now though. So that's 11 times 5. So don't need the lizard tail just yet. We'll be taking a bit of damage though. Down to 15. Okay, let's double play loop or defend plus. Let's do the loop. Mayhem. Okay, Mayhem is not fantastic, but it can help. But with the Echo form, it's actually potentially bad. Go ahead and use the Fission now, I think. So let's do this Cold Snap first, so use the secret weapon. Okay. And now we can start doing things proper. So what do I get back? Also I need 2 more for Kunai. Okay, so I have a cool headage. So do I get Equilibrium, Discovery or Skim Plus, which is free? Back now. I think I'll go for the Skim Plus, but let's think about this for a moment. I could also get... no, never mind. Let's get the Skim Plus and see what I hit. Some garbage. Well, it's fine. It's probably fine. Can still get that back as well, though I'm running out of energy as well as space in my hand. So do I play this Mayhem? It's a bit problematic. It can hit some really awkward things, so I think not. Just get another Frost Orb in there. It's going a bit worse than I thought it would, but now I do have these Frost Orbs in front, as well as the Loop Plus. Twice. Okay, 60 damage incoming. Okay, start with Turbo Plus, I guess. I do Compile Driver instead. I draw only 2 things. The same could be achieved with the FTL. Might be time for the Swift Potion. Equilibrium and something. Okay, I guess now block with the Reinforced Body and then next turn block with the Panic button probably. Okay, use this. I'll use this Swift Potion as well now. This is cutting it closer than I thought it would. But the Lizard Tail is still there. I might be able to win this fight without using it. Anyways, do I play this Defend Plus? I guess I play the Self-Repair just to get rid of it. I'm already drawing enough, so I think I can just do that. Save the Panic button, might be using it now. Potentially. 47 incoming. Sunder Plus twice. Start dealing some damage as well. I can do it 3 times as well if I'd like. Okay, Let's use this now. It's one more Kunai proc. Let's get those orb slots filled. Drawing into a cold snap. So getting more energy back is currently not necessarily all that useful, but I can draw into only 3 things actually. I'll use this now. Seek. I can seek things. I can also get capacitor though. I think that might be better overall. So let's get chaos again. And yes, use this now. Okay, there we go. And just deal some damage. Would be nice to have a frost orb in front, but does it matter that much? So it's either the claw or the doom and gloom twice here. I think I would like to have a frost orb in front. So let's do claw. That and skip this cold snap. I want that block. 24 block is very nice to have. Okay, still have plenty of ways to go. Okay, let's see here. This Dark Orb deals a good amount of damage. Probably cool-headed twice here. Okay, Sunder. Hologram Sunder. I can also rebound it. Let's just rebound it, I think. So what did I have here? Well, we'll see what else I have there in a moment. Now let's use actually probably this. Make some space. Do some damage. More things. Nice. Okay, not much more damage I can deal this turn. So once again, I would like to get the Frost Orbs in front. If I play this twice, I end up with a Dark Orb. But I can probably get... Well, anyways, I'm playing this now. And then probably this. Darkness. Okay, yeah, I can now accomplish a Frost Orb in front. So this first, I guess. Need to make sure I block enough, but I have plenty of options of getting that block. I've already dealt enough damage here, so yeah, let's just set up the orbs. Like so, and then do this. Get rid of this. Yeah, get rid of that. Could have also gotten one more kunai proc there. 90 damage. Can I block it for enough? I think I can, probably. Especially with the hologram twice there. Which by itself blocks for 10. So get back turbo and what else? Maybe another hologram back? Lol. Definitely not playing Mayhem twice. Okay, let's play that hologram and get the turbo and what else? Do I have card draw in my hand? Not really. So let's get the skim. Should have played this earlier. Oh well. Slight mistake, don't think it matters. I would imagine it doesn't. Buffer. Okay, that doesn't help in this specific attack. Guess I'll still get it out of these options. I don't want to fission these out of the way. There's too many of them and it's not even upgraded. I'll just buffer it up. Okay, clear some space and then do this. And once again I can get something back. I'm out of energy though. Does this mean that this will get spent? Looks like it actually. 2 voids. So this blocks for 24, this blocks for 21. I suppose it's the reinforced body in that case. I can get one more kunai proc, that's not probably worthwhile, with the beat of death being 3 as well. So this is getting used. I'm pretty sure I could have played this fight in a way that this Lizard Tail does not get used, but it seems that that is not the case, since I'm not quite proficient enough in this game. Anyways. So take... Yeah, it's going to activate, I think. Despite... Yeah, there it goes. Okay, well... Anyways. Now just deal damage. Like nobody's business. Once again, I would like to have a Frost Orb in front, but maybe it doesn't matter anymore as much. Can still deal plenty of damage during this turn if I can manage it. I can hologram something again. Is it just the Sunder, the free Sunder? I could get Equilibrium instead. Is that good? Unclear. A little bit unclear. Just drawing into things is also quite valuable. So is there energy here? Yes, there is energy there. Yeah, I think it's fine-ish probably if I just draw into things. Let's go ahead and use that. And then just play things and it should be fine. Let's get more energy for next turn. Don't want to rebound anything, I guess. Okay, 76 to go. Just in the nick of time. Okay, it doesn't really matter what I do here, I guess. Probably just Turbo Plus or Claw Plus twice. I have enough draw that I can draw into something, surely. Taking some damage as I do this, but it's fine. Also, yeah, that. Okay. Actually, quite a long run, but that does speak for the character being so complicated and difficult. But yeah, the game did offer me a lot of strong things, and that was enough to win. So Toxic Egg, Coffee Tripper, Bag of Prep, Kunai as well, though I suppose usually, or at least more often than the Silent, the Defect does not make use of the Kunai that much. But here I did make extensive use of it. Gremlin Horn helped a bit, and Runic Capacitor was excellent, and the Lizard Tail did end up being used. So I don't know. Like I said, I think I could have probably played this fight in a way which doesn't consume that, so yeah. Anyways, the game did offer me the plus side of the RNG for the most part, and that resulted in a victory. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time.